Do you have any funny moments or like memorable moments with Kolat?
Mm, yeah, there were quite a few. Um, One that comes to mind, I guess, it was during our camps. He he was as serious as the guy is, and if you've ever met him, he's pretty down to earth and really good, great guy. But if you see him in the room, just only teaching, he's super intense, super focused, and that's what I was like super drawn to, that side of him, because I'm like, I want to be like that as an athlete. I want to have that type of energy. And but he wasn't anything like that off, like he still was pretty straightforward and honest with you and all those things, but he was just a laid back and funny guy. And I remember during one of our camps, it was actually a Fargo camp in Baltimore, and Kyle Snyder was in this camp, and Cary made everybody line up on the wrestling room wall and do this wall sit. And when you think about wall sit, you're like, this is stuff we did when we were in like 5 years old. But Cary's making all these guys about to go to Fargo, the national tournament, get on the wall and do this wall sit. And I think, when Cary Kolat says do a wall sit, you go do it. You don't question. You're not like, I used to do this when I was in 5 years old. So you go on the wall, and he's like, okay, the first two that drop have to mop the wrestling room. And I already dropped his name, but Kyle Snyder was one of the first guy, one of the two guys to drop, and man, that whole room just went ballistic because, Kyle is already at that age as a cadet. He had already won 2 state titles, already won 2 national prep titles, already won 2 Beasts of the East, probably 2 of everything. I mean, he was undefeated. So then you got this guy, you got Kolat pushing somebody like Kyle, he's not taking it easy on him, and you're going to go mop the mats now. So I thought that was pretty. I think everybody in that room that day thought it was pretty funny. In fact, I think I have that. I think I put that clip on my YouTube page.
It's funny.
That was a funny moment, but there were a lot of like moments like that where Cary would just keep everybody pretty honest, but he would make it really like, number one, he would make it challenging, but he would make it really light, like that. That's challenging. Stay on the wall, the first 2 people that drop, and you'd never want to be the first. You never want to be the first one of those 2 guys. And but you keep it light. At the end of the day, it's you're having fun. And so that's one of the things I definitely remember vivid memory about Cary being funny.
So